The hospice philosophy is all-encompassing. Suffering is not just physical, but suffering is emotional, psychological, financial, social. And what hospice delivers is whole person, whole family care that addresses all of those domains.
If they come here to the hospice house, it allows the family to be the family. They no longer have to be the caregiver. You know, the son can be the son, and let us be the caregivers.
There was immediately this feeling of serenity and peace and calm and quiet and caring.
Every hour we spent here was 100% peace because we worried about nothing.
We had, quality time for as long as we possibly could have, thanks to being here.
Family members can feel that they're getting the best care from people that, in my opinion, are angels.
Being able to help people be peaceful and comfortable in the last hours.
And get through the days.
There's something about the feel you get when you walk through that door. And as soon as I walked through that lobby, I knew this is where I needed to be.
When this piece of land came available to build this house, it was almost like just a blessing. I mean, it was the right piece of land. It was a very serene, well-wooded spot.
Everything for that patient was a 10. You couldn't find anything better. What amazed me is the planning and the architecture of this whole facility. They didn't leave anything out.
The amenities were much more than I ever thought they were. The actual size of the suite is a knockout. It's just big enough to be wonderful.
Every time they got to see her in a safe, uncompromised situation without a lot of people hovering over and coming in and out the front door, they would smile. They could walk her over here to the fish pond in the wheelchair, and they had a happy time doing that. Couldn't do things like that in the house.
It's a gift that keeps on giving. I feel like, feeling that Steve was cared for so well in such a dignified, gracious manner, that our family was supported, that we had, quality time for as long as we possibly could have, thanks to being here.
I think it's very important to acknowledge these are sad things that are happening to our patients and families. Without acknowledging that, we can't then go on to help them write a better ending.
You almost have to go through some of what we went through, I guess, to appreciate and accept the reality that all you can really do is be there.
We actually got to be a couple, and that I didn't have to be Steve's caretaker. His medicines were given to him, his physical exams were done, and I could just be Steve's wife.
In hospice, the role of the clinicians is to exquisitely manage pain and other symptoms, because without well-controlled symptoms, well-controlled pain, our patients and their families can't do the truly important work of dying, which is always based in relationship.
It removed all the fear, I would say, 100% of it.
Between rest home, hospital, and hospice, there's a clear delineation between the mission of the three. And sometimes they have to be mixed, and it's so relieving to have the hospice house at the end.
I got so much from being here, and it was such a positive experience given the circumstance of a spouse dying. It made what is a trauma into a experience which you can reflect back and feel good about.
Most people, when they think of a hospice house, they think of it being a very sad place. I don't think of that when I think of this hospice house. There's always some good that comes out of it.
More of the memories that I conjure up are sitting here holding her hand at the bedside when there was nothing to worry about.
The people that have not been here to experience it don't realize what an asset this is to the community, and I think it's a matter of visiting and seeing and talking to the people here, then you really get a sense for the kind of care your loved one is going to get when they need it the most.
I wish everyone knew about it, because I think everyone knows about and talks about dying at home as the gold standard or what you should try to strive for. I think it should be being in a place like this.